Hello everybody, this is Chris Gibson with Skinny on the Skincare, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects in skin healing, which is essential oils. Of course I like them because they're all natural and they're easy to get and they work. They actually really do work. So I'm going to talk about that. Before I get started though, I want to ask you to be sure you subscribe to the channel. We've had a lot of great feedback on our previous videos, and I thank you for the comments and the likes and the subscribing. You know, that's what's important here. So I want to keep giving you great things, great tips that are going to help you out that are naturally based, but that's what I need you to do. So take a minute now while we're getting started to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right, so today we're going to talk about essential oils. Essential oils have been used by humans for centuries. Dating back to even pre-Egyptian times, they've been used in food, perfumes, and even medicinally. But did you know that today we've identified several essential oils that can have a powerful impact on the health and look of your skin? And today we're going to talk about my top 10 picks for essential oils. Basically, we're going to talk about the oils that I have experience with, that I have seen clients use to improve, just make huge differences in the appearance and health of their skin, whether that be acne or just anti-aging properties, moisturizing, sun protection. All of these things we're going to cover in this series on my top 10 essential oils to get the best skin of your life. Okay, the first oil we're going to talk about is coconut oil. Now, I know you're all familiar with cooking with this oil, but did you know it has extreme dry skin healing properties? It's full of fatty acids that will sink into the skin and relieve extreme dryness. If you live in northern climates where winters are really cold, this is a great go-to for that dry skin that you get. It's awesome. And not only is it packed with these fatty acids that are extremely moisturizing and nourishing to your skin, it's also a great makeup remover for you ladies and some of you gentlemen. But anyway, it's a great makeup remover, and this is the first one that I wanted to talk to you because it's so easy to get. Everyone should have this in their kitchen, whether they're doing it for cooking, which is helpful, but also for skin improvement. Now, if you have sensitive skin, you're going to want to pay really close attention to what I'm about to tell you about this little baby here. This is almond oil. Almond oil, which is extracted from almonds, obviously, is very soothing to the skin. I used to use this myself way back in the day when I would get poison ivy or any kind of rash, working out in the yard or something like that. Even sunburn can benefit from the use of almond oil. It's full of essential fatty acids that are very soothing, hypoallergenic, will sink into the skin and immediately relieve a lot of conditions. It's even really good for like psoriasis and eczema. So really give a thought to including this in your go-to natural oils for those kind of skin conditions. The next oil I want to talk about is olive oil. Now, we're all familiar with olive oil for cooking and whatnot, but what you may not know is that olive oil structure, the actual structure of the oil, is very close to human oil, the oil that you produce. So when you use olive oil for dry skin or even oily skin, I recommend this to a lot of my acne clients to apply to their actual face before they go to bed, so that it helps regulate some of that oil that gets produced. Olive oil is very soothing for scalp conditions. If you've got problems with psoriasis or dandruff or dry itchy scalp, olive oil is the go-to. You just simply put this on your scalp for about 20 minutes and you wash it out with your regular shampoo or whatever you're using, and you're going to see some really great results from olive oil. That's the power of olive oil right there. Okay, the next essential oil I'm going to talk about is lavender oil. Now, you're probably familiar with this. A lot of our grandmothers, grandparents back in the day used this for potpourris and making the linen smell good. But what's really great about lavender oil, besides the fact that it's very relaxing and it smells good, is that it has the ability to protect the skin from UV rays and pollution. So if you're out of sunblock and you need to run out, not if you're going to spend the day at the beach, but if you're going to run out, apply some lavender oil and you will get some protection for your skin. It also kind of tightens the skin and lifts it, so it's a very good and great smelling way to just protect your skin from the sun and improve the way it looks. Okay, the next oil I'm going to talk about is tea tree oil, which is known as Melaleuca oil. And this is probably my favorite of all essential oils. And the reason is its healing properties. It's been studied in scientific studies. It does show healing properties. It has antifungal and antibacterial properties. It is the #1 thing I recommend to people whenever they have scrapes, or they have acne skin, or they have any kind of sore that's not healing quickly. I used this before on clients that had skin tears. Melaleuca oil, and you need to make sure you get 100% oil. Don't get the watered down kind. It will say 100% Melaleuca oil on it. But this little baby here is probably the one oil that I recommend every household have. It is just amazing in what it can do. The things I've seen it do for people who have any kind of skin issues, it's amazing, amazing, amazing. So I can't say about it enough. I write about this in my books, and I speak about it in every TV show that I'm in. So again, pick this baby up and keep it on hand. You're going to use it, and once you see what it does for you, you're just going to be amazed. All right, the next oil I'm going to talk about is lemongrass oil. And lemongrass, you're probably thinking, yeah, I've had that in Asian food, and that's true. It comes from Asia, from Sri Lanka. It is an oil that smells amazing. But beyond that, the properties of the oil are amazing. They have antifungal, antibacterial properties. A lot of people that suffer with foot funguses or have nail problems, dry cracked nails, rubbing a little bit of lemongrass oil into the cuticles and in the nails once or twice a day can improve that condition dramatically. In fact, this used along with tea tree oil, I have seen it actually remove toenail fungus and fungus from the feet. So I've seen that personally. So these are really, really good combination oils to use. So lemongrass oil, another one you probably want to keep in the medicine cabinet within reach so you have it.